Hello everyone, I welcome you to my YouTube channel, and today we're gonna focus on examination preparation tips since we know that we are getting into the exam season. So without any ado, let me just get to it. Okay, those of you who are still studying and who haven't been exposed to the chapters already, here are a few tips. You are going to make use of the multi-reading process, which focuses on the first step. It's preview, whereby you will read your introduction and then go to your conclusion and then think about it. Then the second step is overview, whereby you will be looking at every subheading that you can find in your chapter and try to think about it, just to see how new is the information to you. If it's not really that new, then you need to consider yourself lucky. And then when you go to the second one, you find that the third step, it's the actual reading part, where you are expected to read the content and then think about it. So obviously the last step will be to take your notes book and then try to write as much as you can remember on your book without looking at the actual source of the notes. So that's how it works. And then from there you just look at the what is it that you remembered, and then what did you forget, by going back to your reading material and then try to mark your notes, and then at least try to add on to the things that you might have forgotten. So that's how you're just gonna do it. And then for those of you who have already been exposed to the chapters and maybe you've spent some time without looking at them and remembering that as the time goes we tend to forget things, just take a small piece of paper, write down those things, anything that you can remember, and then try to open your reading material and then check it against that and then try to mark it. If there are any knowledge gaps there, you will see that very early. So the important part here is to identify those knowledge gaps. Then from there, that's how you're just gonna make it. So my last advice to you is that make sure that you get enough stationery, make sure that your place is always organized so that it's easy for you to work in that environment. And if it's difficult for you, or maybe you have less time left to prepare for your exam, make sure that you get a study partner so they can work with you. It's very easy to learn in a social context. Always keep a bottle of water with you. And
To be continued.